Hello and welcome to your weekly Wednesday rundown for the week of April 18th, 2012. I'm Overworld and whoa, wait a second, this is the wrong video series. Oh well, let's run with it. So, over at Simon Says, I'm starting a new LP to fill in the void that Dungeons of Dreadmore left. Dungeon Defenders is still ongoing and that will finish sometime in the next couple of episodes, though I'll have to call episode 5 a lost cause as I am unable to render it at all. I'll try and get something out to fill in the void between part 4 and part 6 though. Just don't expect greatness. But, continuing my theme of games featuring the word dungeon in it, my next LP game is Dungeon Siege, an RPG released in 2002 and developed by Gas Powered Games, who are headed by Chris Taylor of Total Annihilation fame. He's got some pretty good creds. It was revolutionary for its time and it's one of my favourite RPGs that I've played. And I've played it a lot with family. I hope to show you why I love it during the LP, although I've never completed the game before, and after a few years not playing it, I hope to change that. And with all that done, let's begin my biggest LP yet. I'm Simon Val, and this has been your weekly Wednesday rundown ripoff. Enjoy the show.
A long time ago, on the continent of Arana, the once magnificent empire of stars had crumbled into oblivion, paralyzed by its own power-hungry legions, and torn asunder by an ancient and merciless evil. But the 10th Legion, the dying empire's most valiant soldiers and most trusted, withdrew far to the west, to a land called Ehb, seeking to preserve what their empire had lost. Here, in the rugged mountains and the rich valleys of their new home, they founded the Kingdom of Ehb, a kingdom that has embraced peace and freedom for 300 years. But there was a price. Few now remember the evil that opposed them. Fewer still recall the dark sorceries cast to save them. And none could foretell that one humble farmer would stand between a vengeance from the past and the survival of the kingdom.
By the way, I just want to note that guy looks like a very bad farmer. And then he throws like a girl.
The Krog are attacking. I couldn't hold them back. You have long been my friend, but you can do nothing more for old Lord. Go to Stonebridge. Find Georg. The Krog have elsewhere betrayed us. Your bravery will be needed by the king. Go.
Hello everybody, this is Nario. Too bad I can't cut that out. Hello everybody, this is Nario, and as I said in the intro, this is Dungeon Siege, and I just walked over that guy, and these tips are here again. Yes, this is my new LP. This is a very big game, so expect me to be playing this for quite a while. And by that I mean like even longer than Bastion. Although, we'll see how we go with that. I mean, with editing and all that. Yeah, alright, so just finding everybody. Alright, so let me get explaining. Ooh. That's not the spell oh no. Alright, so, this is Dungeon Siege. It's an RPG developed by Gas Powered Games 2002. I've explained all this already. It starts off slowly, and that's something I'll probably be working on. Probably have to deal with. So right now, as you can see, I'm using this fire shot spell, and alright, so let me introduce let me start by talking about the game mechanics. At the top left there, you can see I've got let me switch to my melee. I've got 4 types of weapons. I've got my melee, I've got my ranged, and I've got 2 magic slots. They can be either nature magic or combat magic. Nature magic is kind of like transmutation, lighter magic attacks, and healing type stuff. While combat magic is, well, yeah, it's in the name. Standard RPG fare applies. As I go on, I'll be finding better and better armor and weapons and stuff. And as I said before, it's going to be very slow going, especially since at first I won't be able to hit many people. Alright, let me start using my bow. Pretty simple stuff. Yes. Okay, there's the next guy. Anyway, so there's my inventory. It's not very wide, but it's certainly very long. Very tall, I mean. At a glance in the sidebar here, I can see my current skills and how I'm progressing in leveling them up. You can see my melee and my ranged damage. You can see my armor rating. Obviously, the higher those 3 numbers are, the better. And I've also got 3 main things that determine what I am. So higher strength increases melee damage, and as I use melee stuff, I'll level them up. Dexterity increases ranged damage and armor. I'll get that by using ranged. And intelligence is gained by spells and increases mana. By the way, these guys are really just scary. They freak me out. Alright, so as you heard in the intro, the main enemy throughout the entire game will be some form of the Krug, which are these humanoid creatures which are wreaking havoc on the Kingdom of Ehb. I'm just a simple farmer, and I think I was working for that guy Norik, who kind of died there. Whoa! You just broke out of the door. Oh my god, there's 3 of you. Oh my god, I can't connect a shot. Alright, as I get lower in health, my icon will flash. Oh my god, there's 3 of you. Alright, I'm just gonna do that. At least with magic attacks, I can guaranteed hit stationary targets. There we go. Alright, let's have a look in this house since they broke it open. Health potion on the table. And up here, ooh, magic armor. Let's put it in the spell book. As you can see, these spells are red, which means I can't use them yet. I'll be able to use them as soon as I reach that level in, for example, level 1 in nature magic for transmute, and level 3 for magic armor. As I sort of mentioned, dexterity and strength and stuff increases damage, but so does using those kinds of weapons more and increasing their levels. So as you just saw, I increased the level in range by doing melee damage, and now I've increased the level in melee by doing melee damage. It's a pretty neat system, and because you don't really have a proper. You don't really, you know, set up a character like. Okay, let's say like these are the stats I want my character to have. No, you build those stats throughout the entire game, and you level them up as you go on. So you can basically build your own specialty depending on how you play. Which in my opinion is a bit more intuitive than than picking all your stats yourself. It's like, say for example, you want to be like a spy, like you want to sneak in, but later on you just start going on a rampage, like yeah, like you're like me, and you just end up getting in the thick of everything. I'll probably end up doing more melee damage or more combat-based damage, combat magic damage that is, and so I'll end up leveling those more. Like even now, as you can see, I'm leveling up. Thankfully, to help me out, the game. Oh jeez, I almost died there. Luckily to help me out, the game fades out trees that are nearby, and also I'm at a house, so let's get in the house. Oh crap. Oh. Okay, so I got into. Oh god, crap! There's somebody in here. Sorry, guy. We may as well talk to him though.
I should have guessed you'd be cleaving your way to Stonebridge to find out what's got the Cruggles stirred up. If you could spare a few minutes to help an old neighbour before you go, I've a favour to ask.
Yes, this game does have quests. As you can see at the bottom right, my journal's been flashing all this time. I can click on it, and okay, I need to find Gion in Stonebridge.
When I realised the Krug were actually attacking us, I tried to get to the safety of my cellar, but they had a little welcome party waiting for me. If you need any supplies for the long trek to Stonebridge, and wouldn't mind clearing out the remaining Krug downstairs, you can help yourself to whatever you need from my stalls.
Alright, so that's my new quest. So I need to go clear this guy's basement, and in doing that I can get some extra supplies. Like, I can literally just pass this right by, but I think I might need some of this extra stuff, so let's go down into the cellar. So these are what underground levels will be like. So, as you can see, it's pretty minimal. Like, you don't even see the ground. Like, it literally all fades out. That's how the rendering works on this. Alright. Okay, so there's someone there. But oh, and there are lots of breakable things as well that you will run into during the game. Alright, let's get that mana potion. Whoa, it's an elevator! Oh boy. And this is where I begin to fight for my life. Oh dear. And this guy's actually a boss, so he does more damage. Alright, let's use a fire shot on him. That should finish him off. Maybe. Oh no, that does... Oh. Actually, yeah, this is faster. I'm only doing 1 damage to him. So, damn. Oh no, now I'm only doing half damage to him. Oh, there we go. Whoa! Alright, so I just completed that quest. So, yep, quest completed. And now there's nothing else in here, so let's go look for supplies. By the way, here's a nice little introduction to secret areas. If you have a keen eye, you can see that my icon has changed here. If I click on it, I can actually break this and gain access to a whole new area. Oh, and you can also click on torches sometimes to light them up. Not all the time though. Alright, now, see, I have this habit of putting everything into my inventory, so I can probably drop this, some of these completely identical weapons, and I'll switch out. Let's see. Alright, this chuck currently does more. No, this pitchfork does more damage than I've got at the moment. And let's see, I've also got there's this battered longbow which I just picked up, and we've also got worn leather, and even some leather boots. So yeah, even just by looking out for these secret rooms, it will definitely improve your character. Alright, let's get back up to the surface. Oh, and because, you know, weird physics and stuff, there's literally no physics, and that's why those guys just floated up with us. But I mean, it's 2002, and I mean, there's no real physics-based stuff that you would need to deal with, so it's, you know, it's not really a problem. Alright, so we've made it back out of the cellar. Oh, somebody spotted us. Killed him in 2 shots, and I picked up a hammer, which does much more than this smelly pitchfork. Alright, let's organize the inventory, and let's go speak to this guy again, because if you do, you actually get some extra potions.
If they're coming after farmers in our own homes, I don't doubt you'll battle many more on your journey to Stonebridge. You'd best be on your way. Watch out for yourself, and don't worry about me. I've enough supplies in the cellar to keep me going until this blows over.
Alright. Although I'm kind of worried that I just stole all of his stuff. Yeah, as you noticed, not all the time, well actually, most of the time my character automatically attacks enemies that are nearby. And that tends to help out. Yeah. Alright, alright, let's try out this new hammer. Whoa! Yes, I like this new weapon. I'll need to keep an eye out, because if I remember correctly, there is a secret cave that's kind of hidden away in the bushes. Let's see if I can find it. Weakened battle bow. Well, how much does that do? It does more than the battered longbow, so let's swap it out. That's what this game is about. Is, you know, constantly getting back. Ah, Croc Apprentice. Now these guys, they're magic folks. Most of the time they'll drop spells or something, but not all the time. There we go. Or mana potions, those are also good. Yeah, never dead guy. Alright, alright, let's introduce the so-called mega map. Here is a view of character. Let's have a look around. This is a good way of finding extra things, and also getting rid of the clutter. So if I zoom in, alright. Oh, there's somebody coming towards me apparently. Yeah, here we go. So this is a direct top-down view. Oh, good, I got him, and he fell backwards somehow. Anyway, here we go. There's a cave here. I don't think there's any statistic for accuracy, but at the very beginning at least, it definitely feels like you don't have a lot of it. Oh, okay, here's a Krug boss. And also not necessarily a boss. Oh. But generally when you see like kind of aura around these guys, then they're probably... Yeah, they probably have a lot of stuff. Like, yeah, they just dropped a lot of stuff. Alright, oh wow. Alright, let's actually get rid of some of our old stuff that we don't need. Because I'm already going, like... I've already picked up a lot of good stuff. Frankly, I would love to take some of this with me for, Ooh! Is an upgrade bow? I would like to take some of this with me for selling, because that's something I'd also like to do. Whoa! Oh yes, there's another thing. Things can also have traps in them. Generally they won't do a lot of damage, but you'll still want to be wary. I should probably start leveling my magic skills, so let me just... Oh, you can actually level up your weapons by... Whoa! Just those guys. But yes, you actually can level items, level skills by even just attacking the boxes there. Alright. As you can see, I've already kind of got a pretty full inventory, and that's actually going to persist for the entire game. So I'll need to be very careful of what I decide to take with me. Oh, crap! Where did those guys come from? Well, they're dead anyway. Eventually. There you go. Alright, let's use fire shot. Alright, I think I'm actually near level 1 with this spell, so it should get a notification soon. Yep, there we go. Simon has advanced to level 1 in combat magic by casting combat magic skills. Let's do some nature magic. Now the thing about nature magic is that at first, it doesn't seem very worth it, because with a lot of things you won't deal a lot of damage with this zap spell. But you know, by persevering you can actually unlock some pretty cool things, like resurrecting team members, and also resurrecting team members and and also being able to change items into other items. So apparently I've pissed this wolf off by just existing. Yep, there we go, there's level 1, and I've unlocked the ability to transmute. Alright, yeah, I should probably use my melee a bit more. Alright, so as you can tell, I've actually travelled quite a long distance. Whoa! And yet there hasn't been a single loading screen, and that hasn't been me editing. This has been part of a technology that Gas Powered Games pioneered, where if I remember from looking through the actual toolkit of Dungeon Siege, what happens is that the designers actually lock sections of maps together. So these, so I do believe that these are like hundreds of tiny little maps. That are kind of played together. Kind of like a mix CD, if the analogy makes sense. Wow, these wolves do a lot more damage than the Krug ever did. Holy shit! All right, and from doing all that magic, I've actually got myself down to half mana. let's... I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to take this guy head on. There we go. Alright. But yes, apart from actually loading a save, you'll never run into a loading screen. Right, in fact, I'm just gonna save here, because it doesn't do a whole lot of auto-saving. Alright, and... oh. This looks like the way I have to go, because there's a big sign that points to, apparently, the Crypt of the Sacred Blood. Scary. Alright, oh, and there's this thing over here, which is a life shrine. If I stand on this, I quickly regenerate health. And also there's an alpha wolf there, I don't want to piss them off. Oh, doesn't look like that's my choice. They just decided to... don't come towards me. Oh, crap. Alright, well, let's get out the bow then. Yeah. So at least while I'm standing on this shrine, life won't be too much of an issue, although I will have to keep an eye on it. Although these guys don't do... oh, here comes the alpha wolf. No, wait, I want to stand on it. Okay. There's a... oh, here we go. Okay, I just pressed X. So, if I mouse over enemies, they will show life force, and also my life force will be shown all the time. Alright. Let's work our way on the nature magic a bit more. Definitely doing more damage with it, which is good, because I kind of want to keep that leveling up. I'm kind of wondering how the pacing of the episode is going to go, considering all the content and the fact that I've actually been talking a whole lot for this one episode. Yeah, I guess I can't really say that I'll be doing... I probably shouldn't even be talking about my editing process, but I think that I probably won't be editing this first one. Only because of all the content and me explaining everything. But, who knows? Episodes in the future will probably be more edited. Alright, let's see if there's anything in here that I want. Definitely want to get some extra golds, but there's none of that in here. Alright, let's, fly shot these guys. Alright, just while I'm attacking these guys, I don't think I really explained too much of the HUD. I only really pointed out the top left and the journal. At the top right is the corner, is the wait, what? How did I mess that up? The top right is the compass, which is, you know, it's pretty obvious. Oh, what's down this path? We can click on the statue. See, that's you. See that thing in the cellar is, you know. Alright. So if we click on the statue, oh, and Pixie gave me a gift of mana or something. Right, so we actually found a hidden dungeon. Oh, and there was there we go. Alright. So let's have a look. Alright, let's go through. Whoa! What's this? Oh crap, there's... okay, so there are also gargoyles in the... to worry about. Wonderful. Alright, I'm gonna get my bow out just in case. Oh, I can break that for some reason. Oh, but no, there was nothing in there. Whoa! Okay, well, these guys were easily dealt with. And there's another statue that I can... oh, crap! Skeletons! Wait. Is there seriously no reward? Oh, well, I guess the reward is the stuff that I pick up from these guys, but... Oh, what's this? Does not fit into inventory. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, wait. Okay, no. Alright, so I guess this is a good opportunity to show off the transmute spell. So let me just get out all of these. Oh, whoops. Let me... Yeah, here we go. Okay. So I've got all of these spells here. I'm just gonna right click. No, hold right click on this magic slot and choose transmute. So I've got all these items that I don't really want to use anymore. So instead what I do with them is I mouse over an item and I press C and it casts transmute on them. So as you can see now I'm changing all of these items that I don't need anymore into gold. It'll change them into, it'll transmute them into gold values. It'll transmute it into gold of a lesser value, but that's not really an issue. Alright. So that's that. Wow, that was a pretty anticlimactic dungeon. It was basically just... Well, no, it didn't really have many rewards. It was just those two skeletons and the items that I got from them. Oh well. That's no big issue. Alright, so I return back to the overworld. Let's get back to the main path. Yeah, here we go. Crypt's this way. Oh, and hello, Krug. Krug Scout. Oh, and lots of... These insects are called frack, apparently. And you never know that unless you actually look at the bottom of the screen. Most of the time you will notice it because of the smaller game resolution that Dungeon Siege has by default. I believe the max default is 1024 by 768, which I guess is about right for a 2002 era game. Wow, I'm doing a lot better with this bow now. Although I can't wait to try out my mace. But honestly, I think that the less the enemies get into contact with me, the better. Oh, there's another skeleton just walking around. Oh crap! I'm gonna have to. All right, let's try out this mace. Oh, whoa! I didn't expect him to die so quickly. Alright, and let's... What are you doing? Sometimes your characters... Whoa! Oh, so it's just increasing strength. That will increase my melee damage. And I nearly died there, actually. Let's just quickly get that skeleton, and then I'm going to call this an episode, because we are right at the entrance to the Crypt of the Sacred Blood. It's just right there. There's a path right here though. I just want to quickly scout this out because I'm curious about this. Okay, no, this just looks like a clearing with enemies. Oh, and then there's this guy. There we go. Yeah, looks like that's it. It was literally just a clearing of enemies. Alright, fair enough. Okay then, so that's it for this first episode of the Dungeon Siege LP. Let me know what you think. This is going to be a long one, so anything that I can do to make this more enjoyable for you guys, I would really appreciate it. So yeah, if if you want to see more updates, feel free to subscribe and all that. And I don't know, I don't really feel like calling out to... Oh, you know what I mean. I don't feel like, you know, just telling you guys to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Because, I don't know, this is just not my thing. Anyways, yeah, this is Neurario. This is Dungeon Siege. And join me next time when we go through the Crypt of the Sacred Blood. Ooh, scary. See ya.